All right, let's dive into Music Made for Me. This service, it takes your stories, like personal ones, and preferences, and turns them into songs, like fully original songs. And I know you love music, so this is going to be really interesting. Like imagine a song that captures a really special moment, or expresses like those feelings that you can't really put into words.
Yeah, it is really, really fascinating how music made for me. It kind of goes beyond just, like creating melodies. It's like they tap into that whole personalization thing. They turn memories and emotions into like, a real art form.
Okay, so how does this work? Like, is it some crazy, super advanced AI that can read your mind?
Not mind reading yet,
Yeah.
but there is some really cool tech involved. It starts with you. Like you choose the occasion
Yeah.
and then share your story. They really encourage you to go deep. Like provide little anecdotes, those little details that make the relationship or the event, unique.
So it's not just like a generic love song or happy birthday song. You're making something totally unique.
Exactly. And this is where it gets like even cooler. You get to choose the musical style. They have tons of options from pop to jazz, even acoustic. Like imagine a soulful ballad for your parents' anniversary or a really high energy track to celebrate, like a friend's graduation.
Okay, so we've got the story, the style,
hmm
but how do they get the feeling of the song right? What if I want like something uplifting versus, I don't know, something a bit more like nostalgic?
That's where setting the tone comes in. You tell them the vibe you're going for. Romantic, celebratory, heartfelt, whatever, fits the occasion. Then their team, like their musicians and producers, they use your input with your story to write the music and the lyrics.
So it's this mix of like cutting edge tech and human artistry. But honestly, isn't there a risk it could sound cheesy?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a valid concern. But from everything I've seen, they really focus on like quality and authenticity.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued. So let's say I go for it. I have a song made. What happens next? Do I get like a sheet music scroll delivered by a singing telegram?
No, not quite. You get a really high quality MP3 delivered in 24 hours. Talk about instant gratification, right? Plus, they have some really cool add-ons like a PDF of the lyrics. Maybe you could frame that. And they even have lyric videos and personalized music videos where you can add photos and even your own footage.
That's a neat package. So we talked about how it works, but I think the bigger question is why? Why choose a custom song over like a traditional gift? What makes this so special?
I think it comes down to the emotional power of music. A custom song, it's more than just a material object. It's an expression of feelings, a memory, captured in a way that words often just can't.
Right. It's like you're giving someone a piece of your heart, but set to music. And the great thing is it's so versatile. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, saying thank you, any occasion where you want a heartfelt message. Now, I'm sure some people are thinking, okay, this sounds great, but does it really work? Like, it doesn't have that kind of impact. Well, to answer that, we've got real stories about people who've experienced the magic of music made for me firsthand. I'm ready to be moved.
These stories, they really show how a custom song can touch people and create these lasting memories. We have three really powerful examples. This first one, it's about a daughter who wanted to give her dad like a truly unforgettable 60th birthday present. She decided to surprise him with a song, a custom song about his life, his love for his family, even his quirky Sunday pancake tradition. What's so amazing about this story is that, like, his reaction when they played the song at his birthday dinner, he was like visibly moved, wiping away tears.
Wow, that must have been such a special moment. Music can really evoke like such strong emotions.
Yeah, and it really shows the power of, personalization. This wasn't just some like generic happy birthday song. It was filled with inside jokes, shared memories, those little things that made it,
Yeah.
uniquely about him and their relationship. It's like giving someone a musical mirror,
Mhm.
reflecting their life.
I bet that song is going to be like a cherished memory for both of them forever. Okay, what about the next story?
This one's about a couple, and their relationship was kind of hitting a rough patch, feeling disconnected, caught up in the daily grind. So the wife, she wanted to rekindle that spark, and she decided to try something different, a custom song about their journey together.
I love that she thought outside the box. It's so easy to get stuck in a rut when life gets busy. Did the song work? Did it help them reconnect?
It did. The song, it wasn't just like a typical love song. It had all these specific details from their lives, how they met, their first date, even those silly inside jokes they share. It was like a musical time capsule, of their love story.
I can see why that would be so powerful. It's like hitting replay on all the good times.
Exactly. And the husband's reaction was like incredible. He was totally caught off guard, really touched by the gift. It reminded them both of, that strong foundation their relationship was built on. It wasn't just, entertainment. It was a catalyst for like reconnection and healing.
Music is amazing like that. It can be a bridge, bring people back together. It reminds us of those shared experiences and the emotions that bind us. Okay, you mentioned a third story. Tell me about that one.
All right, so this last story, it's about two best friends. And one of them was moving overseas for a dream job. It was a bittersweet moment, excitement for the adventure, but also sadness at the thought of being so far apart.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye to someone close is tough.
So one of the friends decided to give the other a custom song to remember their friendship by. The song became like this source of comfort for the friend who moved away, a reminder of their bond, she said, listening to it. Made her feel like her best friend was right there, even though they were, miles apart.
That's so heartwarming. Like having a piece of that person with you, always. It says a lot about the power of music, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Music transcends distance. It can evoke those memories, emotions, and connection. That goes beyond physical boundaries.
These stories are so inspiring. I have to admit, I'm thinking about getting a song made myself. Okay, so let's say I'm sold on the idea. I've got this amazing custom song. Now what? How do I share it? Or should I keep it my own little secret soundtrack?
Well, that's the best part. You have so many options. You could send it in an email with a heartfelt message, or share it through messaging apps. You could even post the lyric video on social media for all your friends and family to see.
Ooh, I like that idea. What about surprising someone with a live performance? Imagine their face.
That would be unforgettable. You could play it at a birthday party, a wedding reception, even just a get-together. The possibilities are endless. It's not just about, getting a song. It's about sharing it, creating a moment that will be remembered.
It's like taking this personal, heartfelt gift
and
adding a whole other layer of experience to it. So we've explored how Music Made for Me works and why it's special. And we've heard these really touching stories about its impact. But what does this all mean? Why should you care? I think Music Made for Me, it really tacks into like this basic human need to connect, to express ourselves authentically, and to celebrate those people and moments that really matter. And music has always been like such a powerful way to do that.
Yeah, it's true. Music, it can like go beyond language and cultural differences. It speaks to our emotions, like directly to the core of who we are. And Music Made for Me, it takes that and makes it like super personal, gives us all that ability to tell, our own unique stories through music.
And in a world that's so fast-paced and often dominated by like these fleeting digital interactions, there's something really powerful about having like a piece of music that's yours. It captures part of you and tells your story in a way that nothing else can.
Like taking something intangible, right? A feeling, a memory, a relationship. And you're giving it this physical form that you can always, come back to. It's like bottling up a feeling.
I love that analogy, like capturing lightning in a bottle. So as we're wrapping up our deep dive into Music Made for Me, I'm left with one last question for you. What story would you turn into a song? What moment, feeling, or relationship in your life deserves to be like immortalized in music?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, it could be like a grandparent's love, a child's laughter, a best friend's support, or even, a personal triumph, something you want to celebrate, whatever it is. I really encourage you, explore the possibilities of music made for me. You might be surprised by how much emotion and connection a custom song can unlock.
Yeah, everyone has a story to tell. And music has this unique ability, right, to bring those stories to life in a way that really resonates with both the storyteller and the listener. So go ahead, let your heart sing, and who knows, maybe we'll be featuring your story in future Deep Dive. Thanks for joining us.